This is Kirozu Cho, where I grew up. I would like to share it with you. Chapter 1: The Spiral Obsession. The strange events that took place here. Uzumaki by Juji Ito. 1. Uzumaki Volume 1. This graphic novel contains the Uzumaki installments originally published in Pulp Volume 5, Number 2 through Volume 5, Number 7. Story and art by Junji Ito. English adaptation by Yuji Oniki. Contents. Chapter 1: The Spiral Obsession, Part 1, page 3. Chapter 2: The Spiral Obsession, Part 2, page 43. Chapter 3: The Scar, page 75. Chapter 4: The Firing Effect, page 107. Chapter 5: Twisted Souls, page 139. Chapter 6: Medusa, page 171. My name is Kiri Goshima. I attend Kurozu High School, located halfway up the mountain overlooking our town. I live with my father, who is a potter, my mother, and my younger brother, in the central district of the town. Oh no, I'm late. I might miss Shuichi at the station. Fui. A whirlwind. What? Why, that's Shuichi's father. What's he doing here? Hello, sir. Maybe it's not him. Weird. Kurozu Station. Clackda. Whoosh. Shuichi Seto and I used to be classmates, but now he goes to high school in the next town. Hey, Shuichi. Hey, you know what? I think I saw your father, but it was kind of strange. He was staring at an empty snail shell. It might have been someone else. I don't know. The alley was dark. Oh yeah, that's Dad. He's been strange lately. Strange? How so? Just strange. Shuichi, you've been acting depressed. What's wrong? Is something bothering you? Kiri, let's leave this town together. Leave? What? You mean run away? I'm serious. I want to get out of here. I can't stand this place. We'll go crazy if we stay here. I don't get it, but don't you feel it? Feel it. Whoosh. I read it wrong. But don't you feel it? It's so obvious to me because I spend the day away from here. I feel dizzy every time I get off at the station platform. This town is driving me insane. I don't feel it. Woo. 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 Hey, it's already 5. I hate that sound. I hate it. It just pierces through my ears. I have to go home. I hate that gloomy sea. Excuse me. The ocean looks nothing like this in Midoriyamashi, where I go to school. That black lighthouse is evil, too. The looming mountains behind us, the winding streets, it gets on my nerves. Yes, winding. I'm getting wound up. Spirals. This town is contaminated with spirals. What? What did you just say? Oh, nothing. The next day, Shuichi's father visited my father at work. Mr. Goshima, you're always working so hard. Well, it's more working slow than working hard. It's not easy being a craftsman. No, I truly respect you making these traditional ceramics. It's really the art of the spiral. I'm sorry? The art of the spiral? Oh, of course, the spinning wheel. It can be pretty dizzying, haha. Yes, please, can you make me one? I want one that will make me dizzy. I want one with a spiral pattern. The spiral pattern is crucial. It goes like this, around and around. A black spiral would be perfect. Lately, I've come to love that pattern. I'm collecting everything that has spirals. Old and new kimonos with volute patterns, conches, snail shells, ammonite fossils, wind-up springs, scotch tape, mosquito repellent, incense, even twisting vines. They're everywhere once you look for them. So I thought, why not ask the town's best potter to make me a spiral bowl? Money is no object. Name your price. Mr. Goshima, I find the spiral to be very mystical. It fills me with a deep sense of mystery, like nothing else in nature, like no other shape. I'm sure you will understand how wonderful the spiral is. It is perfect, the most sublime art, and no one but you can create such art. Didn't my dad visit your house yesterday? Yeah, he freaked me out a little. I'm sorry you saw that. He's been weird lately. Why would he be fixated with spirals? Anyway, he called my dad an artist, which got my dad going. He's already working on it. I don't think it's that weird to be into spirals. I mean, there are people who collect much stranger things, like cigarette butts. You don't understand because you don't know how abnormal his obsessions become. He stopped going to work. Now he just spends all day in his study, staring at his sprawling collection of spirals. Once he's fixated, he can't hear us. He just stares into the spiral. And what's weird is that his eyes start spinning around, and around. It's so strange. What? His eyes spin? They spin like they're following the spiral. Maybe he's trying to get a laugh out of you. No, it's not funny at all. His right and left eye move independently of each other. His right and left eye separately. Then this happened during dinner. He got really angry because there weren't spiral patterned fish cakes in the miso soup. My mom explains that she ran out of them. Humph, I can't eat miso without those fish cakes. Suddenly he started to stir the miso very fast. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Sure. He was satisfied. Now he always stirs a whirlpool before he bathes. Splish, splish, plash. What's so funny? There's nothing funny about it. Hee hee. You don't believe me, do you? I'm sorry, it's just, I don't blame you. I wouldn't believe it either. Why don't you come over and see for yourself? Then you'll see how serious this is. Then you might hate this town as much as I do. Why would I hate this town? I think it's because of this town that my dad's getting strange. But why? Well, let's see. Look at this stream. Do you see something odd? Odd. Look at all those whirlpools. Oh, well, that's probably due to the flow. Yeah, well, it could be. But I don't see that many whirlpools in Midoriyama-shi. And then there's the whirlwinds, these dust devils. But what does that have to do with your father's obsession with spirals? I'm not sure, but